Hello and welcome to the Full Court Media Show podcast. My name is Brian.
My name is Max.
And we're going to start talking about more NBA episode 4. Alright, let's start with the Lakers, who are currently 29-31. They're horrible.
Yeah, they're the 11th seed in the West. They're currently 3 games out of the playoffs.
They're horrible. They're horrible.
But do you think it's LeBron's fault?
No, it's not LeBron's fault. But, I mean, also, before LeBron got injured, they were the 4th seed. Now they're the 11th seed, obviously. But
yeah, his injury really jarred them. But also that chemistry after the trade deadline.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure.
And also Lonzo Ball being injured.
Yeah, they're 4-9 without Lonzo recently.
It's a huge effect. You know, he controls the pace of play over there. He's a great defender. Some people were saying defensive player of the year. I don't think that's like a little excessive, but
who said that?
Some people said this.
I haven't heard anyone say that.
I've heard a bunch of people say that. Shout out Chris said that.
Probably someone stupid like Stephen A. Smith or something.
Yeah.
Max Kellerman.
Oh, and by the way, you know, it's a minute 30 seconds, whatever. We've been into the show. I told my friend David, shout out David, that I was gonna do another. I was just gonna, randomly say that the Knicks are at 15. That the Knicks have 15 wins and it's been 60 games. I just wanted to randomly say that. I know it has nothing.
Please don't do that again.
I know it has nothing to do with it. I just wanted, to say something about it.
All right, back to the Lakers.
Back to the Lakers.
No, the fact that teams like the Timberwolves and the Kings, the Clippers,
the Spurs.
Come on, they're better than them. Come on.
Honestly, Luke Walton, I never thought was a bad coach, but I think they're gonna fire him.
I did. I've always thought that because I don't think Luke Walton, I don't think Alvin Gentry is a good coach.
He has a record for most games in a row winning to start the season.
All right, let me talk. I don't think Luke Walton or Alvin Gentry was a good coach. They were just in a very good system because it was easy for Luke Walton to not coach the Warriors when he was coaching them because of Steve Kerr's back problems when they were 73-9. I think they went undefeated, right?
Yeah.
That was stupid. He's coaching the best team.
Yeah, I know, but also, I don't think.
Look at what those two
LeBron.
assistants
It's gonna
have
be
done.
kind of hard for LeBron to get coached by a guy who's the same age as him. Probably
that's stupid.
That's really hard to get coached as.
How?
The only way, huh?
How?
What do you mean how?
It's not that big a deal.
LeBron is LeBron.
Okay.
When it comes to the hierarchy,
You're saying he doesn't have that much more IQ than him.
No, I'm saying they're not gonna be at the same level. Or Luke Walton's never gonna be above LeBron. LeBron needs a coach that's gonna be above him. He's never gonna be above him. Yeah, man.
The best coach that LeBron has ever had is Eric Spoelstra. Yeah,
but is LeBron really gonna respect a coach who LeBron is in his 16th year, right? And he's dominant at his 16th year, and his coach is a guy that was drafted the same year as him, and he's coaching the Lakers to 29 wins and 31 losses. Obviously, he's not gonna respect.
But bold statement: Tyronn Lue is better than Luke Walton.
Probably, to be honest. He has a championship. He's been to playoffs.
No,
Nobody in that.
He doesn't have a championship. LeBron has that championship.
Okay, but he has a championship. It doesn't matter. But in the end of the day, nobody in that roster has playoff experience. Lance, Tyson, nobody important has championship experience. Rondo's important, but he doesn't have championship experience.
No, Rondo's probably the only one that has experience there. Tyson Chandler maybe.
Tyson Chandler has a ring.
Yeah, but I don't know. He can't really, especially I think he's the second. He's a backup center, right?
He's been starting. Cause he started a few games.
JaVale's
a starter. But he's been starting.
Those are the only two that can help them in the playoffs. But I guess.
Yeah, that Ibaka Zubac trade was stupid. That was. I don't know what they were thinking. That was literally the stupidest trade I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah, I love when players are going off and they just trade them. I love that. When Tobias Harris was an all-star and they're like, oh, let's just trade him to a contending team.
Yeah, and Luke Walton, if you actually watch the games, Luke Walton, whenever a player is doing good, he decides to bench him. Don't know why. Kuzma's going off. He's getting his rhythm started, and they're like, you know what? Let me bench him. Let me put in Lance Stevenson because Lance Stevenson's better than Kuzma.
Lance to make him dance.
And also another problem is the Lakers management right now looks horrible. They traded D'Lo.
What, the GM?
Yeah, but management in general. I'm saying the owners, management in general, they're looking horrible because they traded D'Lo He's having a career year.
They traded
All-star.
Jordan Clarkson. They traded Larry Nance Jr.
Jordan Clarkson's doing good. I mean, yeah, but Jordan Clarkson and Larry Nance, they had huge contracts. That was dumb. But Julius Randle, they got rid of him. He's having a good season.
Yeah, but Julius Randle was like he wanted a lot of money last summer.
He signed for what? What did he sign for? Like I thought it was. I'm pretty sure it's like 2 years. I think it's like 2 years, 20 something. I don't think he got that much.
I think it's like 24, 26.
Yeah, but they signed freaking Contavious Caldwell-Pope over Julius Randle.
Yeah, but I think they traded for Contavious, didn't they?
No, they traded for him 2 years ago, but last season, they signed him for a season.
With his no trade clause.
They gave him 14 mil and a no trade clause, which is stupid. That money could have gone to Julius Randle.
Yeah, I get you.
Because their big man play is weak. They need someone that can compliment LeBron. All these guys are too young. Nobody can really compliment LeBron right now. Brandon Ingram, since also
Anthony Davis.
Yeah, but Brandon Ingram since the All-Star break, he's been playing good. Kuzma's been playing good all the time, obviously. Lonzo's been good, but at the same time, Lonzo, he's injured right now. Rondo's good, but he's not the same player he used to be. I don't know. Right now I don't see them contending. I don't even see them making the playoffs, to be honest.
You don't think they'll make the playoffs? I think they'll push into the playoffs.
I mean, I saw this post yesterday by Bleacher Report Gambling that if you bet $100 on them making the playoffs, you make $400. But if you gamble, if you gamble $300, you make $100. I think I would gamble $100 for them making the playoffs, though.
No, but the teams above them are the Timberwolves,
the
Kings,
Jazz.
The Timberwolves, Kings, Clippers, Jazz. They can for sure make it.
And also, from the 7th seed, no, from the 6th seed to the 11th seed where the Lakers at, it's only a difference of around 5 games.
Yeah.
That's
they have to start. They have to start somewhere because they lost to the T-Wolves and they lost to the Pelicans, so they have to start somewhere.
Yeah, they're playing horrendous. I honestly don't see them making the playoffs. And the thing is, a lot of people are saying that this will bring down LeBron's legacy or whatever, and I don't think that at all. LeBron is the greatest basketball player ever. He's made 14 straight He's made 14 straight playoff games. He's made 8 straight finals. What can you ask from the guy? He's in the 16th season. He's 34, coming off an injury. I don't think you can bring him down from this. But at the same time, he's LeBron James, and he needs to figure it out.
All right, but I think they will make the playoffs. I think they'll have an early first-round exit. And quote from my friend Ale, if you're not the Warriors, tank.
Nah, but supposedly they have a higher percentage right now to get the first overall pick than they have to make the playoffs.
Top 3 pick.
Not the first overall. Yeah, the first overall, because it's the same. The top 3 get 14%. But I think anybody but the Warriors, they can beat in a 7-game series in the West. I honestly believe that.
No.
Actually, other than
Denver. They cannot beat the Thunder.
Denver?
They can't beat the Thunder or Denver.
Look, I really love the Thunder this year. I really, really, really love the Thunder this year. I love they're playing so well
but defensively. But they suck in the playoffs.
But the thing is, they haven't shown me. None of those 2 players have shown me what they can do in the playoffs. Paul George has shown me, obviously, when he was with the Pacers, he led them to the Eastern Conference. He would never
3
finals,
years in a row.
He would never get over that hump. I used to love watching them play against the Heat. But playoff P, quote unquote, last season, bad. They lost to the Jazz with Donovan Mitchell. Russ hasn't shown since KD left. He hasn't. I don't think he's won a playoff series, to be honest. I think he won maybe one. I'll have to Google that, fact check that. But I don't think he's won a playoff series since KD's departure. So, and there's not that much experience on that roster. If you think about playoff experience, they have Dennis Schroeder, who's I don't think he's made a playoff in his career. They have Nerlens Noel,
Patrick Patterson.
Who else? I don't think Nerlens Noel's made a playoff.
But they have young pieces. That's why.
No, I really like the Thunder. I really like them. I would love for them to go far. But right now, when I've seen them in the playoffs, I don't have enough. I don't know how to explain that. I don't have enough data, I guess, to see what they can do in the playoffs. 'Cause I haven't seen them do anything in the playoffs so far.
Yeah, I get you. But I think
the Rockets, I think, are a mess. The James Harden is leaving.
No. The Rockets are gonna have a first round exit, I think they'll end up at
What are they? The fifth seed right now?
They'll end up at 5th seed.
They're the 5th seed right now. Who's the 4th right now?
I think it's the Trailblazers. Yeah, it's the Trailblazers.
I thought the Trailblazers. I mean, I don't know. I mean, the Trailblazers. I think they could beat the Rockets. I'm not sure if the Rockets could beat the Trailblazers. But who else are the Lakers? Yeah, I think they could beat any team except for Denver and the Warriors, in my opinion, right now. You wanna move on?
Yes.
All right, next topic. The East right now is looking very competitive. You got the Raptors and the Bucks fighting for that 1st seed. You got the Pacers in at the 3rd seed, surprisingly, right now. We got the Celtics. We got who else? We got Celtics. Who's the other team?
Sixers.
The Sixers. A lot of competitive teams out there.
Who do you have coming out of the East? I have the Raps for sure.
I think I have the Raps too right now.
Look, I really do like the Bucks, and they do have the best record in the NBA. But the Raptors have they? I would say they have 4 stars right now. Pascal Siakam.
4 stars.
Yeah, Pascal Siakam.
Stars.
All right.
Do you know what a star is?
All right.
Are you gonna call Marc Gasol a star? A star?
Yes,
right now?
I am. Kyle Lowry,
What year is it?
Kawhi Leonard, and Marc Gasol, and those players I think can have a way higher push than the Bucks. The Bucks have one player, and they're centered around one player, which is Giannis, and I think Kawhi can for sure lock him down.
The Bucks are a top 5 3-point shooting team right now.
Yeah, that's
Honestly,
great.
if they lock down
Giannis,
if you look at the top 4 like players right now that I'm thinking about on the Bucks, and you look at the top 4 players on the Raptors, now I'm thinking about it. 'Cause I have the Raptors too, but now I'm thinking about it. It's closer than you think. Giannis versus Kawhi. I mean, I think Kawhi is a better player right now, but Giannis is playing amazing.
No.
Both of them.
Giannis is a better player.
Both of them, yeah, but I think Kawhi is more of a 2. I mean, no, Giannis is playing the best this season. But if you look at them, all right, Kawhi and Giannis, they're
Kawhi's
close.
just a better 2-way player.
They're close, right? Kyle Lowry versus the second player on the Milwaukee Bucks, Chris Middleton. I'll take Chris Middleton right now. Marc Gasol versus Brook Lopez. Brook Lopez is having an underrated season.
Don't tell me that's close. Don't tell me
He's having a better season than Marc Gasol.
Don't tell me that's close.
He's having a good season.
He'll kill him in the playoffs. He'll kill him.
Marc Gasol?
Marc Gasol will kill Brook Lopez.
What year? How old is Marc Gasol? Like 36?
Marc Gasol will kill Brook Lopez in the playoffs when he's 70 years old.
Brook Lopez is shooting like 60% from 3 right now.
Oh my gosh.
Nikola Mirotic, that's a good piece they got.
Nikola Mirotic is on the bench.
Nikola Mirotic is a good bench player.
Nah, I like their guards. I like Eric Bledsoe. I like Malcolm Brogdon. You know Malcolm Brogdon has the second highest free throw percentage ever right now. And if he doesn't miss another one this season, he'll have the highest in NBA history.
Yeah, let's hope he doesn't miss a free throw for 30 games.
Yeah, stupid stat, but whatever.
Yeah, I mean those 2 teams are there. The Sixers, I love the Sixers.
The Sixers are star power, but I think they're too young.
Yeah, the inexperience that they have, nobody's really won a playoff series. I mean, they won one playoff series against the Heat, but they're very inexperienced.
That's an accomplishment.
They're very inexperienced. Their bench is okay. They got what, Jonathan Simmons. Who else do they have on the bench? I know they got someone off of trade, but James Ennis. I mean, their bench is okay. I wouldn't say it's the best bench in the league, but what I saw in last year's playoffs, who did they play against? The Celtics. I saw that they're super inexperienced.
Well, when they lost?
Yeah, they're super inexperienced. They played. Joel Embiid has made one playoff series. Ben Simmons has made one.
Locked up. Al Horford locks up Joel Embiid.
Yeah, every season. That's the only thing. I think if they go against the Celtics, I think they're gonna lose because the Celtics destroy the Sixers every year. I mean, every game that they play against each other.
Even though the Celtics just lost by 30 to the Raps.
Yeah, that's another thing we're gonna go to next after this Sixers talk. But what was I gonna say? Tobias Harris, I haven't seen him in the playoffs that much. Jimmy Butler, we've seen in the playoffs.
No, I love Tobias Harris. I think Tobias is underrated and Jimmy's overrated. I think Tobias's 3-point shooting can really help them because they haven't had that in a while. But Jimmy, I just think he's like
last year they had a good 3-point shooting team.
Yeah, but not this year. That's what I'm saying.
In a while, a year.
Oh my gosh, guy.
Whatever. But I think Jimmy Butler, we have seen in the playoffs. He has stepped up in the playoffs. We've seen him do good things. He's a great defensive player, good two-way player. So I think that would
Yeah,
be
he's also very cocky.
okay.
No, he thinks he can make anything, and he thinks he should be the number one option when
doesn't
there's
think
two
that.
players there. That's right, I said it. 2 players there that are better than him.
There are 2 players that are better than him, but he doesn't think when has he ever said I want to be the first option?
He said that he wasn't
And
getting the ball that much,
Okay.
so he wanted to leave. He said that like 3 months ago.
What about the Timberwolves? Or about the Sixers?
About the Sixers again.
Yeah, but first of all, the Timberwolves, he never even said that. He just wanted the money. But I think that's a good fit. I really like their team, but we have to see what they do in the playoffs. That's the thing. The Celtics up next are a mess. They got blown. Who did they get blown out to? The Suns or the Hawks? Who was it? One of those horrible teams. They got blown out by a team like a day or 2 ago.
Yeah, they got blown out by the Raptors yesterday.
Yeah, they lost to the Raptors, but yeah, they got 20 piece by the Raptors.
No, and Kyrie looked mad. You saw that video of Kyrie? Kyrie looked mad.
Kyrie's heated.
And Kyrie hasn't said if he's gonna re-sign with them.
I think he leaves. They got 20 piece by the Raptors. They got 10 piece by the Bucks. And not the Bucks, the Bulls, my bad. The Bulls.
Oh no.
The Bulls. The 15-win Bulls.
Lauri Markkanen is better than Jason Tatum. I'll say it right now.
They lost by 1 by the Bucks on a little 3-game skirt, losing 3 games in a row. They lost to the Clippers earlier. They lost to the Lakers on that game winner by Rondo. You know, they look very, 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 very vulnerable. I think last year we got catfished a little bit by the Celtics. We thought that these guys, they made it to the Eastern Conference Finals without their 2 best players, whatever. First of all, Gordon Hayward is not the same.
Gordon Hayward
not the same.
Gordon Hayward is lucky if he's a top 5 player on that team. I think I can name 5 players better than him on that team.
Name it.
Jaylen Brown is better than Gordon Hayward. Kyrie. Obviously. Jason Tatum. I will say Al Horford.
Okay, I thought you were gonna say Terry.
And Marcus Morris is better than him.
No, Marcus Smart. We're gonna ignore. Marcus Morris doesn't play for them anyway.
Marcus Morris?
Doesn't he play for the Thunder? Or is that
no, it's Markeith.
Oh, never mind. That's a random.
Come on, guys.
No, Marcus Smart is better than him.
No, all right, let's chill
out.
What? You think so?
Yes, he's a better defensive player.
That's so sad.
That is sad.
Anyway, he's getting a max contract. He's getting a max.
Yeah, I remember when
they're basically signing Marcus Smart to a max contract.
You know.
I'm so happy that he didn't pick him up.
You know what Gordon Hayward wishes though. Gordon Hayward does wish that he picked him up though. Because if Kyrie didn't throw that horrible lob, he wouldn't have torn.
Yo, chill.
Guys, I'm sorry to say.
Goran Dragic would have thrown that lob.
No, he wouldn't have.
The same day, the same play.
Guy, Gordon Hayward would have been the ball dominant player for the Heat, and he would have dropped like 40 a game. The Heat are horrible. The Heat are the 10th seed right now? The Heat are horrible. The Heat just got 10 piece by the Suns.
No, back to what I said before.
The Suns have 12 wins.
If you're not the Warriors, tank.
The Suns have 12 wins. I'm crying on the inside, but I'm laughing on the outside. But yeah, the Celtics look horrible. They look like, I think honestly, without Kyrie, they'd be better.
All right, so the first, my number one option to get out of the East and to beat the Warriors, a chance to beat the Warriors, is for sure the Raptors.
Yeah, for sure.
Just because of their defensive ability, and I think their depth on their bench
so deep.
Is very good. So I think, and they're not as young as the Bucks, and they have more experience. So I think they have a better chance.
Look what we saw. The last time we saw Kawhi in a playoff and a full season Kawhi, we saw him in the Spurs. We saw him win the 3rd seed, 1 game. If he didn't get injured by Zaza, he would have been 1 game away from. They were 3-2 when he got injured against the Warriors.
Let's just say the Warriors. First, they injured Kawhi to go to the finals again. Second, they injured CP3 to go to the finals again.
Yeah.
Who are they gonna injure this time? Who? Who?
Okay.
I'm calling PG.
Oh my gosh.
I'm calling PG.
I mean, they play LeBron in the first round. I say they play. They play against the winner of the 4th and 5th seed. So the 4th and 5th seed right now is the Rockets, and I say they injure CP3 again. CP3 is going down again.
Oh my gosh, 60-year-old CP3.
Actually, no, never mind. I'm wrong. The Portland Trailblazers are gonna somehow, some way, go 3-2 against the Golden State Warriors. McCollum's going down. McCollum's going down.
Oh my gosh, we're predicting players' injuries.
It's like in the beginning of the year, the Karl Anthony Towns thing I said.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna repeat what I said about the Karl Anthony Towns because it's messed up, but just say it was mean, and I shouldn't have said that. All right, but moving on. Also, the Celtics. I mean, I think they're. I don't think that. Who are they playing the 4 seed? They play against the Sixers. I think the Sixers beat the Celtics. To be honest, Kyrie said that they could beat any team.
You just said that the Celtics will beat them.
Did I?
Yes.
No, I say because of their experience, because of how weak the Sixers experience is. But I think the Sixers are more talented than the Celtics.
For
the
sure.
Celtics are so vulnerable right now.
For sure.
The Celtics are so vulnerable right now that I think they're gonna get beat out. It's gonna be an upset. Watch.
And the Sixers have an MVP candidate on their bench too.
Boban.
Yeah, Boban Marjanovic, the greatest backup center in NBA history.
Yeah. You want to go to the questions of the fans?
Yeah, let's move on.
It's one of those questions. All right. Let me go. All right, start talking about like to people following us while I get this. Tell people to follow us. Go.
Hey, shout out Full Court Media Show. We've been racking up those followers lately.
All right, whatever. I got it. All right.
Shout out Lethal Shooter.
All right. Oh my gosh. This is the stupidest question I've ever heard in my life. Oh my gosh. There's no way someone just asked a stupid question. Do the Warriors championships with KD count? Are you stupid? Oh my gosh. This guy did not just say that. Are you an idiot? Do they count?
Chill out.
Hold up. Do they count? Do they count? You know what? The last 3 seasons of NBA basketball, they don't count. Nope, they don't.
Those banners up in the arena, they're not there.
Those banners in the rafters, we're gonna take them down after KD leaves because they don't count. Alright, look, guy, I'm sorry, I don't know who you are, but that's the stupidest question I've ever heard in my life. Of course they count.
Look, they made a super team, and KD did win them 2 championships, but you can't just say that they don't count.
Look, and then the day,
and they work to get there.
And then the day when you go to Oracle Arena, even though they're moving next year to San Francisco, but when you go to Oracle Arena, you go into the fan section. You're gonna see 3 championship trophies there. You go to the side, you sit down in the game, you look up to the rafters. You're gonna see 3 championship banners up there. Of course they count, man. You're gonna say they don't count? Come on, man. Look,
let's move on because you're a little heated.
And then I am heated. And then that day, 30 years from now, those rafters are still gonna be there. Your opinion on KD is not gonna be there, but those rafters are still gonna be there. All right, question number 2 by the same guy who asked a stupid question. Okay, this is you redeemed yourself, man. Is LeBron still the best player in the NBA? This is a good question, to be honest. I'm a LeBron fan. Everyone knows I'm a diehard LeBron fan, but I think...
Yeah, both of our favorite players are LeBron, but we actually have to think about that one.
Look, before the injury, no doubt. I think no doubt before the injury, I think for sure before the injury, for sure, I think he's number 1 best player in the world right now.
Oh my gosh.
But after the injury, he's not the same, to be honest.
I haven't said that in a while.
Yeah, I don't want to say this, but he's low-key washed.
Let's move on.
No. We gotta answer this question. Yeah, I mean, he's not washed. Look, the thing is,
No, it's just that players like Kawhi, Kevin Durant, Giannis, they're up. They're coming.
Yeah, Giannis, AD,
and they're playing great on both sides.
Look, but the thing is, I think LeBron, after this offseason, I think he'll go back to the top. I think he was rushed into a situation where an injury like that, you're not supposed to come in like as quick as he did. He was still injured, but since the Lakers were playing horrible, and they went from the 4th seed to the 11th, he had to step in.
Oh, but don't act like LeBron's going to be irrelevant for the rest of his career. The Lakers will acquire 2 premier All-Stars this offseason, and they could have gotten one last offseason, but they choked.
Look, if the question is if like the torch already got passed, I don't believe that. I honestly, obviously, I mean, I think LeBron, with a little bit of rest next season, I think he'll reclaim that spot, to be honest. Because LeBron, he's still playing injured.
Even though he's like 72.
Yeah, he's going to be 35 next year, but he's still injured. And I think he needs some rest. I really do. But, he's in a situation that he didn't want to be in, where he has to come into his horrible team.
Yeah, they have a really old player carrying a young team.
But if the question is if he's the best player this season, obviously not. James Harden, Giannis, PG, they're playing like the best players this season. So, obviously this season he's not the best player.
Yeah, I hope that answers your question.
All right, third question. Top 3 point guards ever. What do you think in this list?
For me, I have for sure number 1. I have Magic,
Magic for sure, number 1.
and I really, really have to think about the other 2.
I
I know top 3. I have Curry.
know the 2 players I have.
Who do you have?
I have
Isaiah
John
or
Stockton,
John Stockton?
and Curry. And honestly, I think Curry.
That's
takes
the
over
thing.
John
That's the thing. I was thinking about it. Yeah, I think I would put Curry at number 2.
I think I have him at number 2, and I have
But
Stockton at 3.
He has 3 championships and he has 2 MVPs. Like,
One
you have to put him up
anonymous,
there.
one anonymous.
But the thing is, John Stockton, I want to put him up there, but it's hard because
He doesn't have rings.
he doesn't have rings. He doesn't have MVPs.
Okay, but look, think about. All right, look, think about. All right, first of all, he's number 1 in.
Are you gonna put John Stockton there over Isaiah?
I am.
Yeah.
Isaiah has 2 rings. I love Isaiah. I think I have Isaiah in my top 5. But, you know, if you're talking about point guards, I mean, John Stockton, he's the all-time leading assist leader. He has the most steals in NBA history, most assists. I think you can't take that away from him. You know, obviously he doesn't have the rings, but he made 2 or 3 finals appearances? You know? Like, obviously he didn't win them, but he was going against,
Push off. Jordan pushed off.
Jordan pushed off?
I'm sorry to the Jazz
Yeah, but
that they have no rings.
But Jordan won that series 4-2. I mean, you can't take that away.
Push off.
But also, you're gonna say one of the greatest shots in NBA history, one of the greatest pictures of NBA history is a push off, whatever.
For sure.
But John Stockton, all-time leader assists, all-time leader steals, made 2 finals appearances. I think I have him there. Isaiah Thomas, I think he rounds off my top 5. You know, he has 2 rings. He carried that bad boys team. I'm trying to think. Is Oscar Robertson's a point guard, right?
Yeah.
I mean,
I will not
put a guy
put
from the
Oscar
60s,
Robertson.
70s.
I'm not putting someone in the 50s or the 60s in my top 10 because they played with janitors. They played with garbage men. They played with McDonald's drive-thru workers.
Yeah, but he played.
Will Chamberlain, standing at 7 feet tall, was probably playing power forwards that were 5'8".
No, yeah, I always say that about Will Chamberlain, but lately I've realized as I've grown as a person and an NBA fan that Will Chamberlain was a beast.
No,
because if you look at think about like his 40.
Will Chamberlain is today's Willie Reed.
Oh my gosh, what's wrong? Alright, but who else would you put in the top 5 then in point guards? CP3.
I'm putting Isaiah. I'm putting John. I'm putting Curry. I'm putting Magic. I mean, we're gonna put what's that guy's name? Oh my gosh, I forget this guy's name. Jason. AI is a shooting guard, right?
AI is a shooting guard technically. I used to think he was a point guard. What's this guy's name, bro? Jason Kidd, I guess. But
Steve Nash.
I think I have Steve Nash and Jason Kidd in my top 6. One of them. CP3 is up there, top 10, top 8 maybe.
Yeah, it would have helped him so much if he had a ring.
Yeah. Who else is a point guard in this era that could be up there? Russ is top 15 right now, I think, all time. Russell Westbrook?
Are you serious?
Yes, he's top 15. I know he doesn't have the rings, but you can't deny his greatness. I think if he gets a ring, he enters the top 6. Which is insane to think about. I think he's that close. The gap is that close.
You're putting him from 15 to 6?
Yes.
Out of nowhere.
Who else? Dude, he's an MVP. He's made an all-star game every single year except for his rookie year. Like, what else can you...
He was an MVP that got taken out in the first round.
He was
by a rookie.
seed.
By a rookie. A rookie.
Oh, you mean last year? Yeah. But...
A rookie.
Dead Melo. Let's blame Melo.
People just want to blame Melo for everything.
Yeah, poor guy. He doesn't have a job because of people on the internet.
Nah, chill. He scammed a team off $12 million because he put on a hoodie and was making a couple 3-pointers in the gym.
Dude, he was averaging 16 points a game this year. Off the bench. And he doesn't have a job? You know how many guys I can name you that have a job right now that aren't averaging 16 a game?
Raymond Felton?
Ronnie Magruder.
Ronnie Magruder's better than Carmelo Anthony.
He's more athletic, but I mean Raymond Felton has a job. You just said it.
No, that's sad. That's sad. Raymond Felton is...
Sorry to say this. Vince Carter has a job.
Oh, no, chill, guy.
Oh, I'm sorry. He's a legend. Carmelo's a better player than all time than Vince Carter. I just said that.
Obviously, all time.
Okay, then
Not right now.
Okay, what? Vince Carter's averaging 5 points a game.
He doesn't have locker room issues like Carmelo Anthony.
No, I do admit that. But honestly, I feel like people depict him as a worse guy than he actually is. Because if you think about the guys, the players, because obviously a guy in his phone can comment whatever he wants. He can comment, "Oh, he's horrible for the locker room." My stepdad every time we talk about Melo, he's like, "Oh, he's a cancer to the team." He doesn't talk to Melo. Does my stepdad know Melo? No, he doesn't. Do these guys on the thing know Melo? No. Everybody who's played with him has said he's a good guy. Has said he's a great locker room presence. You know, and I think a team like the Lakers need him. You know, some shooting, a guy, a veteran presence in the locker room.
For sure not.
The Sixers could use him. The Sixers have no experience.
The Sixers messed up when they lost Ersan and Marco Bellinelli.
Too bad. I actually agree with you.
Yeah.
Ersan was a good pickup. I remember last year when he torched Marco Bellinelli and Ersan torched the Sixers.
When they torched the Heat?
I mean, not the Sixers, the Heat. Yeah. Anything else you want to talk about? Any final thoughts? Anything
I'm
from
good.
the last week? You
I'm
good?
Yeah.
All right, guys. Let's
just say this: the Warriors are gonna make the championship. They're gonna win. The Lakers are gonna make the playoffs.
The Lakers are getting Kyrie next year.
Magic Johnson is the best point guard ever. There will be 2 All-Stars going to the Lakers next offseason.
My gosh, 2?
Yeah, 2. Anthony Davis and either Bradley Beal or Klay Thompson.
Yeah, but Bradley Beal's on a contract.
And this is the best podcast
This is the best basketball, best NBA the NBA podcast in the world. Whoa! You know, I just realized. Hold up. You know, I just realized we didn't talk about. I don't think we talked about this last week. Did we talk about the Zion injury last week? We gotta talk about that. Okay. Actually, whatever. All right, look.
No.
College athletes should get paid. All right, look. So, you know, college athletes should for sure get paid. The NBA is talking about eliminating the one and done rule. The Duke has lost 3 games in a row without Zion.
No. And they cannot.
Syracuse
No excuses.
And Virginia.
No excuses. Virginia Tech. Not even Virginia.
Oh my gosh.
No excuses. Because you have 2 other of the top 5 recruits in the nation.
And
no other team has that.
And you still have 3 top 10.
RJ Barrett, the number 1 recruit in the nation. And Cam Reddish. Cam Reddish
Tyus
is ranked
Jones.
higher. Cam Reddish is ranked higher than Zion.
Tyus Jones is still a top 10 recruit. Which is
Trey
insane.
Jones.
Trey Jones. Tyus is his brother.
No, but that injury hurts me because I don't want to see players get injured, especially before they need a contract from the NBA.
And I also, like, I'm glad that now it's day to day, but before when I first saw it, I was actually, like, I was sad because, you know.
You think players should come out of high school?
I think they have to make a special draft with like some eligible players, like in the NFL for NCAA for football, like you have to like request. You have to request. Our boy Dylan's playing 2K. He just hit a half court shot. All right. But in NFL for NCAA football, you have to request. Like if you want to be a second year player to come out, you have to request it. And I think they should do something like that. Like, they should make a special draft for only like a certain players. Like, I think Zion would have fit into that category. RJ would have fit into that category. But obviously they have to say themselves that they want to get drafted. They have to like come out to the draft. Because some guys do want to play college, you know. But you know, this injury when I first saw that.
Yeah, the NCAA is trying to change it from age 19 to age 18 that you can draft.
NBA.
Yeah, the NBA.
Not the NCAA. Yeah. But
if you go to prep school, you can get out of. You can go to the NBA. I think when you're 18. Anthony Simmons has done it. Thon Maker has done it. I think there's a player before Brandon Jennings came from I think it was China.
Yeah, but
Emmanuel Mudiay from China.
Yeah, a few guys. But yeah, when I first saw that injury, I got kind of scared because you know you hear those stories about those guys that could have been great. You know, oh my gosh, what's the guy from Portland, the shooting guard?
Brandon Roy.
You see guys that had D Rose. You see guys like that. I didn't want to see that before he even got to NBA. I want to see his prime. I really do. I think he has an exciting future. I think he's gonna be a great player. Since this is
Sam Bowie from the Portland Trailblazers and Kentucky. You're welcome. When he got injured, the pick before Michael Jordan. Yeah.
All right. Is that it? All right, guys. Make sure to follow us on Instagram, Full Court Media Show, Twitter, Full Court Media Show, Facebook, Add us on YouTube. If you're on YouTube listening to this, go on our Apple Podcast, like it up. If you're on Apple Podcast, go to YouTube, like it. Thank you for listening, and boom.